first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
59.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Herbert on first down now. Left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Chargers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ross. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Herbert going to change the play here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. A quick throw there is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way, because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
This is caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll audible to something else.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team.
Touchdown, Houston! Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think
on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Herbert now. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead,
and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Charger drive about to get going. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Go. Go.
Now it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. It's Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Ready, go, 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 go.
3rd down and 13. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Set.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Hey, go lion, 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 lion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
On 4th down, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Stroud. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Let's go now.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Take off.
And Stroud now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Stroud sets up the play action. This is caught. Touchdown! Takedown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chargers 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
At their own 9-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Now he's free at the 35. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Ray.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's caught on the right side. Williams. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And he finds Montgomery. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
First down, Texans.
Let's go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Texans 58, Chargers 15. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two.
Here we go. Start.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Stroud out of the gun here. Caught left side. Here's Dell. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Got it. Ready?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. On first down, here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
4th down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
19 Lions.
Here goes Stroud again. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell from 4 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert off of play action. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go, let's go. 12, 12. 5-9, 5-9. 59, 59. Set.
Herbert. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Set. Home to troops right.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one down to the 24. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are able to claw one back. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two.
Hey, Ram.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversions? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
Touchdown, Texans.
Take Dell.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. David Njoku, 50 yards. And the Chargers are able to at least get one score back. And make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Now the option play working flawlessly right there. What'd you think of the call?
Love the call. That's really football 101 to me. Two-point conversion, run quarterback option. That means he can either keep it himself or pitch it to a trailing back. That usually opens things up for an offense.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready? Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Ready?
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
That's caught by Montgomery. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ready, ready! Trap 60, trap 60! Ready!
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Go.
They snap it to Herbert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert throwing again. And my goodness, another interception.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Now Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they send a man in motion right. Here's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Derwin James with a pick.
Man, do your big one, fam. I said, do your big one.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flushed out right. This is swung out to Eckler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Touchdown. Takedown. 75 yards. And the Texans are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and forever. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Herbert back to the air. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Herbert now on second down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down, Texans.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll go play action here with Stroud.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for LA. 41 yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
59. Ready.
To the air again, Herbert. And he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds, because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Hey, ram. Go, let's go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And now here's another interception. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now he's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Houston, and even 40 yards.
Let's go. '70 Ranger. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports.